In the mysterious and conspiratorial world of the young and the restless, Sharon is revealed to be caught in a dangerous spiral as she attempts to frame Daniel for Heather's murder. While her plan may seem well thought out, there are still holes and opportunities to be exposed. Things begin to get more complicated as the characters around her are constantly pulled into a spiral of lies, love, and loyalty. Sharon has been psychologically manipulated by Cameron from her obsession with Heather's death, causing her to frantically try to pin the blame on Daniel. Cameron, as a sinister ghost in Sharon's life, always appears as a villain, urging her to eliminate Daniel by any means necessary. This is not only to avenge the tragedy that happened years ago to Cassie Newman, but also to help Sharon escape from her past obsession. Sharon, in a state of psychological crisis, decides to frame Daniel. She tries to plant false evidence at his apartment to raise suspicion. But will her plan work when Daniel has an alibi? This is a difficult question to answer, because in these complicated situations, it is not only the truth that determines, but also the trust and suspicion of those around. Chance, the talented detective investigating the case, makes important discoveries when he starts to follow Daniel. Although Daniel has a clear alibi, when Sharon secretly plants evidence at his apartment, this makes Daniel an easier target than ever. Daniel's refusal to allow Chance to search his apartment makes him even more suspicious in the eyes of the detective. While Sharon is trying to frame Daniel for murder, Phyllis Summers, Daniel's mother, steps in to protect her son. Phyllis is a strong and determined woman who never backs down when it comes to protecting her family. She quickly takes control of the situation, not only to ensure Daniel's safety but also to deal with Sharon in a strong way. Phyllis knows Sharon's true nature and does not trust anything from her. The tension between Phyllis and Sharon gradually escalates, especially when Phyllis realizes that Sharon not only wants to destroy Daniel but also tries to trap and control everyone around her. Nick, who was once one of Sharon's great loves, is drawn into the middle of this confrontation. Although he still has feelings for Sharon and wants to support her in her difficult times, Nick also feels torn between his loyalty to Sharon and his love for his family. Can Nick become Sharon's savior when everything is falling apart around her? While Sharon, Daniel and Phyllis are grappling with their secrets, Audra, another prominent figure in the intrigue-filled world of Genoa City, is preparing for a betrayal. Audra has always been manipulative and played power games. She once had a complicated relationship with Victor Newman, one of the most powerful figures in the city. However, time has made Audra decide to betray Victor, a dangerous move that could cost her. Despite Victor's ability to control everything around him, Audra believes that she can defeat him. This does not surprise Victor, because he always knew that his manipulation could come back to bite him at any time. However, what Audra does not know is that what she is trying to hide has soon fallen into Jack's hands, and that could be the evidence Jack needs to take her down. Jack is trying to control Kylam's mind, but things seem to be getting worse. A figure with as much power and intelligence as Victor has been closely monitoring everything that happens. With evidence of Audra's betrayal, Jack can clear his son Kyle's name and help him regain his confidence after being caught up in a tangle of political and personal intrigue. Kyle, a man thrust into a power struggle, is angry and frustrated by recent events. He is facing the collapse of both his career and his personal life. And in this anger, Kyle may make a fatal mistake, a mistake that could cost him dearly. But can Jack use information from Audra to save his son? That is the question that remains to be answered. Amidst all the conflict and intrigue, viewers cannot help but pay attention to the complicated relationship between Sharon and Nick. Although their feelings still exist, their past and present sins may be the biggest obstacle. Sharon is still struggling with guilt over Heather's murder, and her attempt to frame Daniel could cause Nick to rethink their relationship. Will Nick be able to forgive Sharon and move forward with her? Or will he turn his back on her when he discovers the truth about her crimes? Life in Genoa City is never quiet, and with each passing day, the tension and intrigue only intensify.